What's up, guys? It is Brandon from the Two-Piece Mandem, and welcome back to a Premier League Week 1 prediction. And geez, I haven't done these type of videos in freaking ages. It's been such a long time. Jeez, the Premier League is finally back. The Premier League starts on the 9th of August. It finally comes back, and the first game is just going to be mad. All the other games are going to be insane, but I think it's the last. Game where it's Super Sunday. There's 2 games on Super Sunday where it's just going to be insane, and I'm going to go straight into my predictions with this one. Now, these predictions are just based on what I've heard, and yeah, that's basically it. So I'm just going to go straight for it, really. Right. First game, Liverpool versus Norwich. Now, let's just be real. Liverpool are going to slaughter them to sleep. Let's just be honest with you. Like, what time is that? That game starts at like 8 on Friday night. At like what? I think 9th of August. So essentially, alright, before we even talk about Liverpool, let's just talk about Norwich, right? Yes, they're a newly promoted team, and they're now in the Premier League after, like, I don't know, maybe 5 years, something like that. And the first game being Liverpool is just extremely harsh. Like, it's just sad, but you know what? At least you get the crap fixtures out. You get the hard fixtures out of the way first. So let's just be honest with you. I know that Norwich are really good in the Championship. I haven't really seen a lot of them at all, really. So yeah, they were pretty good in the Championship. I'm going based off that because they wouldn't be in the Prem if they weren't that good in the Championship. So yeah, that's my logic, really. For Liverpool, they've got Salah, Mane, Firmino, Van Dijk, Henderson. Do I really need to explain more on why they're going to win? Yeah, and the worst thing is that it's at Anfield as well. So essentially, yeah, they're gonna get sorted. And you remember last season, the first game of last season, where Liverpool beat West Ham 3-0 at Anfield. So for them, it's gonna be harsh, but I don't really care. I'm gonna say Liverpool 6, Norwich 0. 2 goals from Mane, a goal from Salah, 1 goal from Van Dijk, a goal from Henderson, and a goal from Roberto Firmino. It's just as simple as that. It's just going to be 6-0. Liverpool's just going to slaughter them. Like, I just don't see Norwich even getting a draw. Let's just be honest with it. They're just not going to get a draw, man. Fuck it up. Alright, then on Saturday, one of Saturday's games, it's West Ham versus Manchester City. So essentially, this game's at West Ham's ground. So pretty much, yeah, West Ham are basically just going to lose that, really. Let's just be honest with you. Fair enough, it's at their home ground, but I still think City will slaughter them, because City, they've pretty much got the same players, and they've brought 2 new incredible players. So essentially, their team is pretty much stronger as before, and Pep Guardiola is still the manager of that team. So you know damn well that they want to win all the trophies, essentially. Man City want to win all the trophies because, let's be honest, they've got peas. Man City have peas, therefore they can buy high quality players, whereas West Ham can't really do that. I think they've lost Arnautovic. I think he's gone to China or something like that. I don't really just see West Ham doing anything, to be honest with you. I don't see them actually stopping them. Maybe they'll get a goal, but that's about it. But I still believe Man City will score 3 goals in the first half. Like, let's be real, they always start on the front foot. So home or away, Man City will still win. So you know what I mean. So for this game, I'm going to say West Ham 1, and I'm going to say Man City 4. So 4-1 to Manchester City on this game. All right. So we're going to go down with the next game, which are the lower division teams. So Bournemouth versus Sheffield United. I think that's going to be a tight game. I think Sheffield United are actually quite alright, to be honest with you. That's pretty much what I'm going by. With Bournemouth, they've got some good players. I don't know if they still have Callum Wilson or someone like that, but he's a very, very good striker. I think he would have been amazing at Chelsea if we were able to sign him, but we can't. I think they've got Fraser. I think he was linked with Arsenal or something like that. I don't know how that's gone about. Maybe it's ended. Who knows? So for this one, it's actually a very, very interesting one. But even though Sheffield United are like the new Premier League, but I still think Bournemouth will win that. I think Bournemouth will just need the win. So for this one, I'm going to put Bournemouth 2, Sheffield United 1. I think it's going to be, what, 2 goals from Callum Wilson and a goal from, what's his name, Billy Sharp. I don't know if he plays for Sheffield United, but I think he does. Comment down below if he does or doesn't. I have no clue. So yeah, Billy Sharp. Alright, Burnley versus Southampton. For this one, Burnley will probably win that because Sean Dice, that freaking manager, you know, with the groggy voice, yeah. Yeah, because they're absolute bastards when it comes to set pieces, that like I've experienced when watching Chelsea versus Burnley yesterday. Not yesterday, last season. What am I on about? I think Burnley will beat Southampton. I think Southampton are still moist. They're still a moist team. So yeah. I'm gonna say for this one, Burnley 2, Southampton 0, and it's at Burnley's ground. So yeah, Turf Moor. Yeah, don't see Southampton getting a result. Now, next game, Crystal Palace versus Everton. Now I want to say Zaha will just rule the show, but I don't know if Zaha will go to Arsenal. Like, there's a link between Arsenal and Zaha, and Zaha wants to leave. Maybe if he's still there at Crystal Palace, he may not want to play. Maybe he will not want to turn up to training or anything like that, and maybe he'll have to force his way out. This geezer may have to freaking force his way out of Roy Hodgson's freaking arsehole to get out of Crystal Palace and just leave, because they've lost their best right back. And Crystal Palace know if they let him go, their team's getting, the ass is going straight down to the blood clot bomb. That's just the bottom line. So for this one, I don't know about Everton. If anything, Everton have a better chance of freaking winning it. But yet again, it's at Crystal Palace's home ground, so it's going to be a tight one. I think Crystal Palace will scrape it. I think they'll scrape it. I'm going to say Crystal Palace 2, Everton 1 for this one. I just feel as though Crystal Palace will just scrape this one. Everton are a good team, don't get me wrong, but I feel as though they'll just scrape it. The fact that it's at their home ground and they have all the support. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Leicester City versus Wolves. That's going to be a very, very interesting one. Especially Wolves are actually playing at home against Wolves as well. Wolves are playing away at the King Power Stadium. Leicester City still have Jamie Vardy, and they still have Okazaki, and they still have their attacking midfielder Morrison. So they are good, like, world-class players. For Wolves, they still have Jimenez. I don't even know how you pronounce his name. They have Diego Jota. They have very, very good key players in there. So it's going to be a tough one, but I think Wolves will win this, you know. I'm going to say Leicester City 0, Wolves 1. I think Wolves will scrape this. I think it's going to be a 90th minute header from Cody. I'm going to go for that. Screw it. So Leicester City 0, Wolves 1 for me. Watford versus Brighton. Brighton are dog crap, and Watford are quite decent, but they're still dog crap. But they got Troy Deeney and Dale Faye, I guess. So essentially, I'm going to say for this one, Watford 2, Brighton 1. Especially because with Watford, they do have world-class players. With Brighton, they only have Glenn Murray, and they have a few other players as well. But I just don't think they're, like, you know, class. I don't think they have enough quality in the team. So essentially, I just think Watford are overall better than Brighton. I think they finished above Brighton in the league. So I'm going to say Watford 2, Brighton 0, and Watford are playing at home. So, you know. Spurs versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa are going to get clattered up. I'm happy they're in the Prem, but I'm sorry, they're going to get absolutely roasted. Spurs will literally take a big fat dump on their heads like that. That's literally what's going to happen. Tottenham will just crucify them and turn them into absolute wank. Tottenham have Harry Kane, they have Heung-min Son, they have Dele Alli, they have all those dead ass players that I don't care about and I don't like. So for this one, I'm just going to be real with you. I'm going to say Tottenham 3, Aston Villa 0, because fair enough, Aston Villa are newly promoted, but they're just not good. They don't have enough quality in that team. They don't have enough quality in that team to stop Tottenham whatsoever. They ain't gonna stop Harry Kane for shit. You could put fucking Tyrone Mings there, alright? They won't stop crap. Alright, you could bring John Terry from freaking being a manager assistant out and put him at centre back to freaking Mark Kane, and Kane will still score a freaking hat trick. So essentially, it don't mean shite. So yeah. So for this one, Tottenham 3, Aston Villa 0. Now we're going to go into Super Sunday, Newcastle versus Arsenal. Now both teams are absolutely shocking, but let's look at Newcastle with their new manager, that is Steve Bruce. who's even 10 times, not 10 times, but it's a massive downgrade from going from Rafa to Steve Bruce, because essentially Rafa wants to build the club up, and for some reason Rafa actually wants to stay with that club. Looking at how dead they are, I don't want to fucking touch him with a fucking barge pole. But the fact that Rafa still wants to stay, and the manager wanted the club to stay here, and Rafa wanted the club to go up like this. So like, you know, move them higher, and all he asked was like for more money to invest into the club. And Mike Ashley, the fat prick, didn't want to do any of that. So they got another fat bastard that is Steve Bruce, who used to manage, I forgot what team he used to manage as well, but I knew he used to be Villa manager, and he was wank as well, and that's why they sacked his clock. And that's why Villa hired Dean Smith in. So essentially, for this one, Newcastle will lose, but yet again, they'll score because let's look at Arsenal for a second, right? Whenever I talk about Arsenal, man, it's just fucking funny. Oh my god, right, so we're going to talk about Arsenal, right? So with Arsenal, right, they have a very, very good attack, decent midfield, but it's just shit defense. Like one of the players, like Koscielny, he didn't even want to go on pre-season talk because he knew the team was dry. Let's be real. He was like, bun this. He knows that he goes on pre-season tour, the next season they won't win jack shit. So essentially, he's just bollocks. And what was it? Haroon was telling me that the team will get top 4, so that'll be very interesting, very, very interesting. You never know, they might get top 4. I don't fucking know. But their defense is so crap that it's just ridiculous. So for this one, I'm not even going to say Arsenal will destroy them, because that won't be the case. I'm going to say Newcastle are playing at home as well at St James Park. I'm going to say Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. I think Arsenal will scrape it with a 90th minute winner at the hand from Mustafi. They'll still play Mustafi, and they'll still concede a goal by the same player that is Mustafi, because their players can't defend for shit, and that's just the way it is. All right, Aubameyang is going to be more stressed. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has to score 6 goals because he knows that the opposition team will score at least 4. That's how he knows how bad the defense is. So whenever he misses the chances, he's pissed because he knows that the other team will freaking score. That's a fact. Oh man, all the Arsenal fans' blood pressures goes up when they're freaking passing the ball. I'm at the back, man. Oh my god, man. The blood pressure rises. Alright, now the final game on Super Sunday, which I'm so pissed off about, which I'm still stressed about. I'm stressed about this. I'm not even taking the piss. Manchester United versus Chelsea, and we're facing them at Old Trafford. How the fuck is that fair? How's that going to be our first game? We're going to face Manchester United, a team that has Peas, a team that has Pogba, a team that has Lukaku, a team that has Rashford, a team that has Juan Mata, and a team that can actually buy brand new players. They haven't really made any like world class signings. I know they're gonna try and buy Harry Maguire for 80 million, but he ain't worth that. He ain't world class to me. I think he's still wank. So he's not really world class to me. Well, he's not wank. He's decent, but he ain't not worth 80 million for shit. That I'll be honest with you. So essentially, yeah, for Manchester United for this game, I don't know what to actually say. Like with Chelsea, we've made we made no signings. We've been on a transfer ban, but in pre-season we've been playing pretty decent. I'm not gonna say we've been playing amazing because we haven't won all our games. We've won 2 games. We've drawn a game and we lost a game. But overall, we played decent. We've got Christian Pulisic in. Kovacic signed a new we signed Kovacic for 50 million. What else? Mason Mount is in as well. Jorginho might play a new role. I want to see if Kante's going to be back. I think Reece James is training as well. I think I saw a picture of him training. We bring back Kurt Zuma. Bakayoko's going to play. I was like, oh shit. And he's still like a little bit terrible, not as good. It's just gonna be mad. But I'm excited to see Mason Mount. I'm excited to see him, and I want him to start as well. So for this game, it's gonna be tight, but I'm going to be like, this is me being brutally honest. I'm gonna be properly honest, right? So for this one, I'm gonna say Manchester United 1, Chelsea 2. I think we'll get the win. I'm 100% positive. I think we will actually get this win, and we will beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. It's a massive thing to say, and it's a massive statement, but I think we will whoop their clock. I think we will beat them 2-1. I'm going to say we'll score first. It's going to be a goal from Michy Batshuayi. Somehow he'll score. It's going to be a goal from Pogba. So it'll be 1-1. And then at the end, I think Mason Mount will score. I think Mason Mount will score from the edge of the box, and it'll be at the 86th minute, and we'll win 2-1. So yeah, that's my prediction, guys. That's my whole Premier League prediction for week 1. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like on this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Click the subscribe button right now as soon as possible. Just click it right. Just click the subscribe button. And yeah, social media links will be in the description down below. And yeah, check out my other previous Premier League predictions I did last year. There's going to be more to come. I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace!